Are you ready? Because he's ready. It's Master Jeff, martial arts expert, instructor extraordinaire, and general clown. He's not afraid of coronavirus. He's not afraid of the bad guys. Master Jeff is not afraid of anything.
What's up, folks? As you can see, right here, there's our special guest, Mr. Siete. Seven got up bright and, well, actually dark and early this morning and went on my bike ride with me. And I was thinking, I've been practicing this bike riding business for 8 months now, so I'll have to take it easy so old Seven can keep up. So Seven gets started. Okay, Seven, careful now, because I'm going to move. And he's gone. All I see is his butt cheeks pumping. So I had to pump to catch up with him, and he like led me all the way to 7-Eleven. I'm like, okay, turn right. He would turn right, and I would try to catch up with him. He was kicking some major booty. It was really fun. Then when we got home, he said, hey, how about if I do early morning workout with you? I'm like, cool, dude. So he comes on in. Most kids would head straight to the video games or play tiddlywinks or whatever. But does Seven do that? No. That is just not his style. What does he do? He starts working on his backflip, which he's been working on now for what, weeks, right, Seven? Years. So he's been doing it on the trampoline, and he finally got it on the trampo, where he can clean it every time. Boom, 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 backflip, backflip. But he couldn't get it on solid ground because he didn't have any springy. Well, we've got this slide we attached to the trampoline that is, of course, not bouncy because it's hard. It sits up on top of the tarpaulin thing. So he started doing backflips from there using the trampoline as a safe landing. Well, that pretty much proved he could do it, but just psychologically, it's hard when you're on the ground because you think, dude, if I fall on my head, I will break my neck and die or end up in a wheelchair all my life. So Seven got out the blue mats and he's practicing. I spotted him a couple of times. All I did was hold his t-shirt. Boom, he made it. I just held his t-shirt. Boom. So basically this was just like training wheels, just some psychological reassurance. Then he's ready to do it by himself and boom, he nails it, dude. And we caught his very first backflip ever on a video. It was really cool. His first nail the landing things. So he's still at the stage where he can do the backflip and land on his hands, and sometimes he'll clean it.
Sometimes I'll land my feet.
Sometimes he lands on his feet, but we're going to open the workout today with Seven's backflip. So everybody take a look. Here he goes. Whenever you're ready, buddy. Whoa! He nails the landing for the early morning workout. I appreciate you making that for the early morning workout, dude. Make us all look good. How you guys like that? Pretty good? Are you going to try it at home? No, please do not.
No, try it.
Do not try it at home.
Put pillows down, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, Seven, can you explain to them? Of course, first you use the trampoline. If you land on the trampoline, your head bounces. You might have a sore neck, but you're okay. But there's some other things you can do to start learning this, like that. What's that move with the hand? What's that called?
Macaca.
A macaca. So watch him. So you start by doing that. And you just kind of practice. Cool. Then do you kind of jump on your wrist? So then the next stage, you kind of go back. Can you do that, or will it hurt your wrist?
I don't want to do it right now.
Okay.
Just backflip.
Yeah. Then the next stage is you do the same thing, but you don't put your hand on the mat. You jump and use your hand for support. Then the next part is you get somebody to spot you, like moi. And to spot somebody, you have to turn your hands. You have to turn them the correct way. If I hold him like this, my hands are ready to turn this way, yet he's turning that way. So you have to make sure you got your hands where you'll end up holding him here. He's going to turn this way. So if he's standing here, I would hold him like this. So you want to cross your arms, the tummy side on top. So then you help him over, and you really don't even help them. I just grabbed his t-shirt. Just in case he landed on his head, I'd be holding him by his t-shirt. which wouldn't have done much, and really pretty much it's psychological support. So you can try the macaca, you can try on a trampoline. Trampoline really helps because it gives you the
Trampoline's pretty easy.
yeah, trampoline, well, it's pretty easy only after you get it. And there's a couple of things also. If you notice, 7 is tucking his knees and grabbing his knees. When he was on the trampoline and couldn't make it, he wasn't grabbing his knees. He was just trying to go over and he kept landing on his face. And so finally I said, 7, dude, try jumping up and grabbing your knees because a smaller circle spins faster. He tried that, and the very first try, he went over 1.5 flips and landed on his back instead of his feet. And he's like, whoa. So then he got his timing down and cleaned it up. So tucking your knees and grabbing your, do you have one more in you, 7?
Yeah, I can do another.
All right, so he's going to do another one. Watch as he goes over. Watch how he tucks in his knees and grabs them, making a small circle while he's in midair. So watch one more time. And watch at the top when he grabs his knees. Yep, very cool. All right, so today is Pyoungan and Twacks Day, and I hope you guys are ready. Oh, Jordan, come on, dude. Did you get here in time to see 7's backflips? Huh?
Wait.
Too bored? Oh, there he is. He had to say it. What happened to quarantine? Too bored? If you look up there, Jordan, if you look up in the chat, somebody said, wait, maybe they erased it.
Message retracted.
Message retracted.
been
Yeah.
deleted.
Somebody said, is it Jordan so you can show us some self-defense moves or something like that? He always has it. Anyway, it's really good to see you, Jordan. And I hope you got here in time to see 7's backflips, dude. Oh, yes, he did see him. Very good, very good. Okay, so since there's 2 of us, we can do these
At least he said something.
from both directions. So 7, do you want to start close with your back to the camera or far away facing the camera? Which way do you want to
For
start?
doing what?
For doing forms.
Forms.
So you can start here and do them this way, or you can start here and do them this way.
Here.
Okay. So 7 is going to start facing the camera. I will start facing away from the camera. So that way you have the back view and the front view. And I know all you guys know all these forms, but if you're rewinding this later and you're not a martial arts person, or if we get to the point at which you no longer know the forms, you'll have the forms from both back and front. Pretty cool, huh? All right, so here we go with basic 1. You ready, Seth?
Sir.
To me. And you know what? Why don't you go ahead and get on your belt? So everybody knows this guy's a black belt and not just mugging around. He didn't want to do the backflip with his belt on because that might change something and cause him to land on his head. But I'm sure not necessary. Pay attention. Oh, and he retracted so I wouldn't see what he asked. I wonder what he asked. But, oh, and they both retracted their messages. So I'm sure that there's going to come a time when 7's comfortable doing his backflips.
Oh, because he only wants to say that.
Oh, I'm sure there's going to come a time when 7's comfortable not only in his black belt, but wearing a pair of pajamas or a bathing suit or whatever. But for today, since he just learned to do it on a hard surface today, he thought it best to not do the flip while he's in his black belt because it might throw off the balance or something. Okay, here we go with basic 1. So to me, and seats up. Hey! Huddle. And of course, after every form, we knock out a twack. I don't know if you guys can tell over here, I've got my chairs following doctor's orders. I'm easing into the workout. So I'm doing my push-ups this week on the backs of chairs with this serious incline. I tell you what, I thought it was going to be easy, but man, I did this yesterday and my pecs are so sore. I mean, it feels like somebody's got irons on my boobies, man. And my triceps back here too are very sore. So let's knock out a twack. 7 of us is of course going to do them on the floor. So here we go. And 7, why don't you count?
Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whack. Twack.
And you guys clearly can see that I'm not keeping up with the numbers. That's okay. I'll get in my 100 for the day. Later on, I'll do these in class as well as our live stream, but I don't want to go too fast because it stresses the you know what. Look who's here. Well, Zoe. Zoe, did you see 7's backflip?
On the ground.
On the ground, on the mat, standing right there. Did you see it, Zoe? Did you get here in time? If not, he'll do it one more time if you don't mind.
I'll do it one more time, maybe.
But hang on, let's see what Zoe says. She's going to hear our conversation 20 seconds later. So we have to wait about 20 seconds for her answer. Let's see what she says. And yes, while we're waiting on Zoe's reply, you want to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. The bell icon's not so important. The bell icon will notify you whenever we upload a video, like later on when I upload 7's very first backflip, nailing the landing. You'll be notified. Oh, there's 7's backflip. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then, of course, you have to be subscribed for the notification bell to work. Then that like button, that's the button that looks like this. You want to make sure and click this one because it raises your odds of surviving COVID-19. Why, you might ask? Well, I'll tell you why. Because it makes you feel good. And when you feel good about supporting the dojo with a like, supporting the dojo video with a like, that good feeling you get, that supportive feeling raises your immune system. You know, it strengthens it. It shores up that immune system. When you click no likey, you have this guilt feeling in the back of your mind, and any kind of negative emotions erode your immunity. And so if you're exposed to COVID-19 and you've got that eroded immunity from clicking this, you might die. So click this one, live. Click this one, die. And what did Zoe say? No, she didn't see it. Okay. Zoe, I hope you're watching. Last one. You want to try it in your black belt?
Last one. Last one. No
He's
more.
going to take it out. He's going to take off his black belt because it might change something. And he's just learned this.
Last one.
Last backflip. Here he goes. Notice again how in midair he tucks his knees and holds them in to make the circle smaller and thus the spin quicker. Here he goes. Whoa! Another nailed landing. Zoe, you're not far behind. You're doing them on the trampo, right? Has she managed to clean? Yeah, you cleaned one on the trampo, didn't you, Zoe? Keep doing that. Just keep knocking them out on the tramp. Keep knocking them out, knocking them out, knocking them out. Next stage, you do it from the slide, not as springy. The next stage, you do macacas. The next stage, I'll spot you. The next stage, boom, just like your brother just did. All right, so go ahead and get on that belt. And we are going to do basic 2. Here we go. By the way, this is my first morning drinking protein drink again. My arms got really skinny. I don't know if you notice. Compare my arm here. This is about as much as I got. Look at that. Skinny as a bone, bro, from all this resting. So I need some protein to help build them. But you don't want to drink protein supplement when you're not working out. This is the first week I'm working out again, so protein, baby. Salted caramel, nothing like it. All right, here we go with B2, basic 2.
Hold on, sir.
It's okay. And to me.
Basic 2, sir?
Yes, sir. Basic 2, seat up.
All right.
Hey! twag is out of twack, counted by 7.
Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whack, and twack.
And as you can see, I'm still not keeping up. Got to take it easy, ease back into this thing. Okay, basic 3. Here we go. To meet, seat up.
Hi!
Hey! Hello? Sure. Anybody got the time? What time is Oh, I know what time it is. It's twag time, baby. Counted by 7. Here we go.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whack, twack. Would you like me to count slower, sir?
No, that's okay. So why am I going slower? Because the speed of pushing up puts more stress on my abs, on my core. And like I've told you guys before, again and again, push-ups are a great general body exercise. It gently works your quads. It definitely works your core. And of course, it hammers your pecs and your triceps. So the core right now is still building up, still a little weak because somebody was ramming some telescoping rods right under and through my core. So that's all bruised. If I showed you my belly right now, right around my belly button and these 2 scars, there's all kind of weird, evil looking bruises that just look wicked, man. So my core is still healing. So I want a gentle, slow workout. If I push up quick, my core has to jerk. And at that point, I'm going to injure it rather than gently working it out. So don't think too bad of me, okay? All right, Pyoungan 1, here we go. To me. And seat up.
Hi!
Hey! Paddle. And show. All right, Twackies. Counted by 7.
Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whack, twack.
This is also, by the way, you might notice I'm not really twisting for my forms techniques, and the 7's having to wait for me because I'm keeping a slow pace. Once again, a ballistic twist really fast is going to yank at these muscles rather than gently working them back into shape, which I don't want because I might yank one of the stitches loose in there. Even though they're pretty much done their duty, I just want to work my way back up. So what are we on? I believe Pyoungan 2?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Juni. Seats up.
Hey!
twacky time, baby.
Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whack, whack.
All righty. Pyoungan 3, baby. To me. And see chop.
Hey! Hey!
Paddle. Show. Let's do a twack before I lose my nerve.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whack, whack.
All right. How you guys doing? I can tell you one thing. If you guys are hearing like some opera noises, like you feel like you're listening to an opera, that would be me because my pecs are singing. Woo. Yeah, my pecs are like never, 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 never for me. All right, what are we on? Pyoungan 4? Let's do it. To me. Sita.
Hey!
Hey. Hey! Paddle. Show. What time is it? What time is it?
Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whack, whack.
Woo. Yeah, baby. Woo. Yeah. Only a few more to go, Mr. Siete. Woo. Man. And it's only 8:30. Really proud of you guys for getting up. I can do the macaca already. Oh, good, Zoe. She says she can do the macaca already, dude. Yeah, that's awesome.
Then you just slowly let go of your hand.
Then you just slowly let go of your hand. What are all these people saying? They're doing all these symbols and signs, the meaning of which is lost on me. I'm watching. And they say, whoa, ooh, and then all kind of happy faces and stuff. And what are we on? Pyoungan 5?
Yes, sir.
You're not getting out of this, folks. Have you guys watched The Greatest Showman? Never, never,
I've never watched it.
never for me. See, I sing just as good as that lady, man. What's the big deal? All right. 5, baby. Pyoungan 5. To me. Sita. Whoops. watch that one. The jumping and landing like jars this area, not good for Bozo. You know what time it is? Check your watches, folks.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whack, whack.
Man. All right, 2 to go, Siete. We did 2, yeah. Yeah, I regretfully, I came over to watch The Best Showman or The Greatest Showman right when that lady got up to sing, and I had kind of seen, you know, when Logan, I still call him Logan, when Wolverine was talking to the lady and got her to sing, and then he's like, man, I hope she can sing. And then so I watched the scene where the lady actually sings, and at first she's singing, I'm like, she's pretty good. Then she gets to that first Never Never, I'm like, wow, she's really good. And then that second chorus, the orchestra kicks in, she's like, never, never. And I'm like, wow, it was like blowing my hair back. I look like this, because she was so good. It really was chilling, wasn't it? I had like the hair on my arms was raising. That's saying a lot for me because I have as much hair as an orangutan. So that's saying a lot if the hair raised on my arms. Okay, what were we on? Basai?
Oh, that's just the size there.
Basai. Time for Basai and another twack, folks. Not getting out of it. Busai. Here we go. To me. Seats up.
Hey!
Hey! Hey! You guys watch and see if 7 stays in the horse stance. He did it! Boy, a lot of jumping and jarring and twisting in this one too. Sorry, I had to slow down the pace. So if you're looking for to time your pacing, you should watch 7's version because he can still, of course, do stuff fast. I was doing like the Tai Chi version like this because I didn't want to jar my guts too much. What are we forgetting, 7? Something that starts with a T, ends with a Y, and has whack in the middle. Twacky, that's right. We forgot our twacky. Here we go.
Still count, sir?
Yes, sir, please.
Yes, sir. Can I do wide push-ups?
Yes, sir, anytime you like.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whack, and
man, you hear that? Listen, never, 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 never for me. That's what my pecs are singing right now, bro. Oh, good Lord. Who would think that taking 2 weeks off would leave you such a wimp? But, you know, got to ease back in. I'm going to rest this weekend. Next week when you see me, I'll still be on the chairs, but I'm going to flip them around and I'll be on the seats of the chairs, a little bit lower. The next week you see me, I'll be on that flow, baby. All right, we've done our Pyoungan and Twacks. So for the last form, what I'm thinking is that we lead 7 through the 24-point Tai Chi animal form. I think that'd be good. And you guys can probably use the repetition of it, use another version of it. So the question is, do I do it mirror image? How will this be best for 7? Tell you what, if I do it mirror image for 7, you guys will see it mirror from behind me. What effect would that have? If you could kind of watch 7. Tell you what, I will do it normally with my back to you, since you essentially know the form. And then 7 can stand behind me. Wait a minute. How can we do this and make it work? All right, if I do it mirror image facing you, that'll work for you. But if 7 is standing in front of me, then he'll kind of be in the way of me, so you can't see me. If I do it with my back to you, 7 still needs to be where you are. Bottom line is 7 needs to be where you are to make this work. Tell you what, 7, can you think you can do it beside me? We'll let 7 stand beside me and kind of look over his shoulder and stuff. So I'll do it with my back to you, as will 7, and he'll just stand beside me and do the best he can. It's just a kind of a blast through for 7. He's just getting exposed to it, so he can say, yeah, you know, I've been over it one time. That's what we'll do. And you guys want narration? You want me to call out the moves? I'm going to go ahead and call out the moves. Besides 7 here, he needs to, he'll be needing some guidance anyway, so I'll call out the moves. So here we go. Tai Chi 24-point animal form. So 7, why don't you stand beside me right there. All right. So our Chumbi is gentle like a tabletop. And then we go up and down and do a horse stance. And then we just do Kokyunage's front stance. 1. And this section, remember, is 3 plus 1. So here comes 2, 3. Then we do a cheat step. We keep our left hand in front, or left foot in front, and do a huge Kokyunage. There's our plus 1. Now 3 cobra strikes. This hand here is going to be like a cobra. Boom, strike. And then 2, strike. Then 3, strike. And then strum the lute. Right foot in, left foot kicks, and land in a triangle stance. Then we go backwards, cat stance Kokyunage. By the way, this is the 3s section. Number 2, another Kokyunage. Number 3, yet another Kokyunage. Then we step back, double palm strike, double wrist escape, and then double bird's beaks. Then we turn around that way and do the same thing. Double palm strike. With your right leg forward. Yep, you had it right. Scoot back, double wrist escape. And then double bird's beaks. The next section, 3, is easy, guys. Waves and clouds. So you turn this way and make ocean waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a big crane stance. And the chamber over here, and you do 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then some waves again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and big crane stance. Now you scooch back, guard your face, come up and do heaven and earth. And step forward, your hands stay the same. Heaven and earth. Then a 45-degree stick block. And then a straight ahead double knuckles. Just twist your feet, 45-degree stick block. Now this one I'll get right here so you can see me. Now we scooch up for a big crane stance. Now guard your face. This part's easy. Dawn of the Tiger. Up, kick, down through. Dawn of the Tiger. Kick, down through. Now 2 steps. Little girl, push big boulder. Push. Step back, push. Now a cheat step. Your left stays in front. Spear hand straight down in the cat stance. Step forward for the big angry praying mantis. Now twist your feet. Scooch through for an outside block. Step in for a back fist. Good. And then reach for the sun. Scoop up water. Hold it over your head. Take a bath with it. Tabletop. Done. I hope you guys enjoyed the review of Tai Chi 24-point animal form. But there's something else that comes at the end. The Carboyosa crew is planning to be doing the entire soundtrack for The Greatest Showman as a birthday present for... Wow! That is amazing! But the whole soundtrack? Guys, honestly, that sounds a little extravagant. Why don't you just choose 3 songs? And one of them, for old Master Yafo, has to be Never Never. The Never Never song. Somebody has to nail that bad boy. I think it's a great idea, but if you try to do too many songs, then the quality of each of them is going to be questionable. If you do 3 songs, 1 for each of you, then that raises the quality of the songs. Something to think about. Twack. Oh, yes, that's what's missing at the end of the Tai Chi 24-point animal form. Oh, we do a strummer de luta. Then we do the Osha waves and the Tai Chi cloud. At the end, we take a bath and then we do wacky twacky. Okay, let's do some twacks, baby. Counted by siete.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whack. Twack.
Woo! Man. Yeah, I'm going to be singing the rest of the day. Talk about some never, 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 never. Oh, man, am I going to be sore. All right, I don't think we should have 7 do another backflip. He can do one another time because...
I'm sore. I need something to
yeah.
eat, then I can do it.
Yeah, he needs to let his legs rest because the last thing he wants to do is fall on his head. Ezra is behind me. Shh. I'll never tell. Well, Ezra, I'm glad you got here to see your older pesky brother over here doing morning workout. So Zoe's gotten to do morning workout. 7 now has done early morning workout. Ezra, time for you to step up to the plate. G, come on in here. Febe, Juby. Of course, you guys are going to have to get up real early so you can get over here by at least like 7:30. Sorry. Okay, so guys, it is time for us to go. Regretfully, then I got to get 7 home because I have a 10 o'clock private lesson today, during which I'm going to have to wear the stupid mask. Hello, guys, listen to me. Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? That's what it sounds like. I was saying, are you listening to me? And people are going, what did he say? What'd you say? So, but I got myself a mask made out of material so thin that technically it doesn't exist. I guess technically it does exist, but it might as well not exist because it is so thin. When I talk behind this mask, it amplifies my voice and I can breathe. Plus, I installed a little stealth tube inside the mouthpiece that comes right here, very comfortably, and it leads behind my ear where I can breathe clean air. So I sound like this when I talk, but at least I can breathe. No, just kidding. Just kidding about the stealth tube. But I did come up with some clean material, and Miss Chikako showed me how to work the sewing machine. And it still is a mask. It will still block spittle and mucus or whatever if I happen to cough or sneeze. So it does the job it's supposed to do. And it's washable because it is made from fabric with little pleats in it where it will stretch out over my big horse-sized face. So I will be wearing that today for my private lesson. And perhaps during class, we will see. All right, guys. Oh, no, COVID-19. Take him out. Put him out of his misery. Trust me, 7, it's the best for you and best for society. No, but seriously, we've all had a little sneeze. I don't know if it's allergies or something, but I went and got tested for COVID for PACE. I've had both a swab test, which is basically a brain scan. They stick the Q-tip up to your brain and they scrape off part of your frontal lobe and analyze that, and no COVID. Then I got a blood test and no COVID. Problem is, I have also never had COVID before, so I do not have the antibodies as I suspected I might. Bye, Message F7. Thank you and happy birthday, Ezra. Yes, indeed. All right, guys, we better blast. I got to get 7 home. So that means, you ready, 7? We are out of here. This has been a South Miami Taekwondo live stream with Master Jeff. Avoid practicing the techniques during live stream with Master Jeff while drunk, stoned, sloshed, tipsy, buzzed, blotto, slammed, plowed, jolly, play-eyed, hammered, wasted, inebriated, or otherwise intoxicated. Watching live stream with Master Jeff, you acknowledge the possibility of and waive all liability for hematoma, laceration, occipital fracture, broken nose, articular mandibular dislocation, strained or sprained wrist, hyperextended elbow, broken ribs, bruising or bleeding, tears, sprains, fractures, dislocated shoulder, or concussion. All rights reserved. Unauthorized presentation and publication strictly prohibited.